Hi, welcome to my channel. I hope this finds you all healthy and happy. Please enjoy the upcoming video, and if you do, like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Hi there. I'm on tonight to share with you just a couple little things that I've made. Just a really quick video, and I'll start with this little journal. And I have had the signatures or whatever on the inside of this journal. I had put a little cloth in there to give it some body. I'm anticipating it getting fat, so I left quite a bit of room in between my signatures and stuff, and I would just put that little cloth in there to keep it from collapsing on itself. But anyway, I've had the signatures for this little journal in a box in my drawer for just ever, and I finally decided I was going to go ahead and get it made up. So it's just a basic 3-hole pamphlet stitch that you can see here, and I put I did it with a kind of a string, and I even tried waxing it a little bit, but I'm never gonna use that string again. It was not very good for bookbinding. So it just it came apart, it untwisted on itself, and it was just not very fun to work with. But I ended up accomplishing it and got my 3-hole pamphlet stitch done, and I put a bunch of beads on it on the bottom here and dangled them down, and I think it came out really pretty. This cover, or this canvasy type material, I'll come out just a little bit. I hope I can do this the right way the first time. Wrong way, of course. Okay, this canvas material here that I have, it's Stamped Dream, and this was from Penny Humphreys. And so thank you so much, Penny, for sending that along in my challenge, and I took advantage of it and used it as a cover of my little journal. And it's made of cereal box, and so let's see here if I can just flip through really quickly. It's definitely not done, and this is just cardstock with a little bit of flocking down here in the corner, a pretty cardstock that I had found, and I'm getting a shadow. Where's that coming from? I'm still working on lighting and that kind of thing with this new setup I have, and I do apologize. I just haven't got it quite right yet the way I like it, so hopefully it won't be long and I can stop fiddling with it. And there we go. That's a little better. One lamp was just a little bit. That's a little better. It's not as much of a shadow. Okay, so anyway, I'll just go ahead and flip through it really quickly, because like I said, it's not done, but it has a myriad of different papers in it. Made a little pocket out of this graph paper, and this was a piece of deli paper or wax paper, or what do you call it, parchment paper that I did. Some map, some wrapping paper, some junk mail that you get in the mail. This was one of my jelly plates, I think. If not, someone sent me that a long time ago, not recently here. This is just a pocket, security envelope pocket that I made, and another just junk mail, and the other half of this signature is just, you'll see the other half of the stuff, and I put a pocket on this side of the graph paper. And that's pretty much basically the first signature, and the second signature is Very similar. I just used a little washi. This is a little envelope here. I'm going through this quickly because I'm going to work on it. This is a CD sleeve that I'm going to use for a little pocket or whatever. I'm going to work on it, and as I work on it, hopefully I will be able to take you with me some junk mail, another map, more junk mail, and when I take you with me, it's just a little tip out thing that, you know, that I put in there, because there's a gal that I've been following, and her name is DeeDee Catron, or Catron. I think I'm saying her name right, but I will put the link to her channel in the description box below as well. And she has this little candy wrapper paper. She has this little eclectic journal that she's been working in, and from the size of, you know, from her hands and the size of it, it looks like it's very small, maybe half this size, but it is so cute, and her style, method, or whatever of filling it or doing her pages with such eclectic little backgrounds and things is amazing to me, and I'm going to try to see if I can come up with my own version of what she has done. So that's why I'm just kind of flipping through it really quickly here. And then the beginning of the last signature, there are 4 in here. Pardon my throat. And you can see that there's about that much space in between each of them. Let me get the next one here. There we go. So that whenever it does start filling up, it'll be, you know, it'll be still easy to. And I hope my beads aren't going to drive me crazy trying to work in it, but I like the beads, so I'll just figure it out somehow as I go. But yeah, there's a piece of envelope, security envelope, some more junk mail written in several different languages, and another CD sleeve, and some magazine papers, and a doily in the middle of this one, and then the other side of everything over here. So there's the other side of the security envelope with just a little window type thing in it. Anyway, and then this is the back inside cover that I just used purple cardstock, and I made the closure out of headband, and it was a little bit too big, so I had to cut it down, and I cut it down and put it together, and then put a little, I've got a couple of these little plastic, they're beads almost, well, not really beads, but they're you know, they're just little embellishments that you can stick on, kind of like a sticker, but they're hard plastic, so I use that. Anyway, so that's the first thing I wanted to show you, and I'm hoping to, like I said, to start working in it and take you along with me as I do, but I really like how it turned out. And anyway, I finally got that stuff out of my drawer, so that's a good thing. So put that back here. The next thing that I want to show you is I picked up a set of these when I had a coupon, and I went to AC Moore. I think it was AC Moore. Pretty sure. Anyway, I picked up a set of these, and they are Crayola Twistables Slick Sticks, and it says super smooth crayons. And I was kind of looking for the same, I do turn that upside down. You're gonna have to forgive me because I am so used to doing that. And and I don't have to do that anymore, so I'm sorry if I turned it upside down. I'm trying to read everything upside down. Anyway, Twistables, Slick Sticks, Super Smooth Crayons, and there was 12 in here. And like I said, I had a coupon, I think, for 50 or 55% off or something. I saved the packaging just so I could show you guys, because I've already put them in a little container here, because I normally don't keep my stuff in this kind of thing, because it doesn't end up holding up and ends up getting all tattered, and then I can't stand it. So then anyway, so but this is what they look like, and they just are a big kind of a fat crayon, and yeah, and then you twist them up, you know, as they get used. You know, you twist them up from the bottom. And I did this little picture just on a and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but I hope you can see it. Okay, just on a piece of cardstock, and it looks kind of like it's for Halloween maybe. But it's just a little tree that I did, and one of these in here, well, there is a metallic gold one in this little set, and a metallic silver, which you can see there. And the metallic silver is, you know, really kind of pretty. You can see it just barely. There we go. You can see it just kind of barely there in the background behind. I made some clouds back there, and you know, a little bit of a semblance of a sunset sort of, and my tree and my leaves, and it does go on super creamy. I'm looking to see if it's rubbing off now, and because this really isn't anything, I mean, this little picture isn't anything that was just experimenting with these. And they are kind of like, it's not rubbing off, is what I'm trying to show you. They are kind of like gelatos, sort of, in the way that they go on, and they do go on very smoothly. Now, I had a piece of, what did I do with that? Oh, here it is. I had a piece of this is just construction paper, you know, like kids' construction paper. But I kind of wanted to show you how they go on, and you can smooth them with your finger. This is the silver metallic one, and I thought the construction paper would be kind of cool because it's already given it kind of a background here. Come in. I don't know, can you see that any better? Anyway, it's given it kind of a background here, but you can smooth it with your finger. You can also take, this is just water. And you can just take and you can move it around with water even. And blend it. So, you know, kind of like gelatos. And they're fun. I mean, they don't really have like a ton, but you can see how that, dry the water a little bit, but you can see how it moved it around, you know, with the water. And they don't have, they're not really super stupendously pigmented, but you know, they are enough. I mean, and they do hang in there, you know, after they're dry. They don't rub off, in other words, like the picture. But this is really kind of light to show you on. I should have picked a different color. Let's try a different color. How about this pretty bright blue? You don't get very much of a line. You can't get too much of a of a precise line with them. So you'd have to use, you know, a different medium or a different something or other to and see, they do blend. They will blend. I'll bring that up there so you can see it blending in with the yellow. Look at my finger. But anyway, just saw them there and they looked kind of fun, and I thought, you know, if I didn't like them, but you can see how it, where am I here, how it's blended and made green with the yellow. There we go. So anyway, but I just thought they were kind of fun and wanted to show you what, you know, what they are and do, and in case you wanted to get them. And I thought, even if I didn't end up liking them, I'm sure my grandsons will love them, so I can, you know, let them play with them too. Now that blue is really pretty blended out with water. Look at that. That's got some pigment to it there. Anyway, just something fun I wanted to show you. So that was that. And again, they're called Twistables Slick Sticks. Super smooth crayons, and Crayola makes them. They're probably on Amazon as well. I'm sure they would be. And then the last thing I wanted to show you that I made was, I finally made a little holder. Oh, this is not going to be a good angle, is it? Finally made a little holder for my my tacky glue. And what I did was, the top of this that you can see there we go, is one of those little, oh boy, bear with me while I find my words here. One of those little plug-in things that you plug into your socket, and then you put a what I call smelly good. You put a glass, you screw the glass up into it, and I'm not going to use the name brand because I don't want to get in trouble, but you know, you all, especially you gals in the US, will maybe know what I'm talking about, and I'm pretty sure that you over in the UK have something like that as well. Well, anyway, this was the holder part that you plugged into the wall, and this one had gotten old and, you know, was kind of leaky, and you know, where you screwed it up into the bulb up into it that has the smelly good fluid in it. It was kind of leaking and it wasn't looking good. So I was going to just pitch it. Of course, you all know how that went. I got to looking at it and I thought, no, I mean, I could make marks with it, you know, on my jelly print plate, and now I'm gonna tear that part off. So all I did was just twist it and came right off. It was a little decorative one. But anyway, then I got to looking at it. Actually, it was sitting on my desk. It was sitting on my desk, and I was doing a lot of gluing, and I went plop like that, and it sat. It held my tacky glue. And I thought, okay, so I completely got distracted with what I was doing. In case you don't know or haven't noticed, I have ADD. Anyway, I got distracted with what I was doing, and I stopped and I made this. And it's toilet paper rolls, and I put two of them together. I squished one a little bit and stuffed it down inside another one, and these are just a couple of cardboard discs that I had laying around that were actually already cut to this size, and it looks like it needs another paint coat. Well, needs another coat of sealer on it, but and then I used some of my really pretty paint, this color shift stuff. Oh, it's so pretty. Whoops, I know it's upside down again. Sorry. Oh, I'll get onto it again. Anyway, So it's my color shift stuff, and so then I just decoupaged a little bird on here, and some butterflies, and another little bird. Yeah, this is napkin, and another butterfly, a couple butterflies, and put a little strip of lace around the top and a little strip of lace around the bottom, and then it just stands up, and that's all I have to show you today. I know, I'm a crazy woman. Okay, so that's all I have to show you, folks, and I love you lots, and thank you all of my new subbies. I really appreciate you very, very much. I so appreciate you leaving comments below. That just means the absolute world to me, and I thank you for watching, and I thank you for all your support, and until I visit with you next time, God bless you. Bye-bye.